For crypto, July was a crazy month. We can all agree to that. The bulls showed some serious signs of life, and some coins were growing for several days straight and showing signs of that much needed rebound. Today, we'll review the coins that show the most potential for August, so be sure to stay for all 5. And if you are new here, please support the channel by liking and subscribing. It makes such a difference. We bring you these videos several times per week. First on our list, we have Polkadot. It is one of the top altcoins for us. DOT actually registered a staggering 13.2% gain overnight as prices rallied owing to broader market stability. Now, at the time of this recording, DOT actually stands at $18.74. Now, just a slight push from the bulls will have a token testing a resistance level of $19.69. In case prices retrace, the support region for DOT can actually be marked at $16.77 and then $15.76. Now let's talk about why this is seen. Well, market volatility actually remained pretty high, and after a 40% surge over the last 10 days or so, this could herald more upside in August. And the most recent jump, let's talk about why it happened. It wasn't fueled just by the market recovery in the broader market. There's also been several very positive developments around the project, with its first decentralized exchange launched by RUNE, the decentralized finance network on the Asala Foundation. Now, progress on parachains have also been reported, and this could see some hype after they're officially announced. So all eyes are on Polkadot for us. We also have 4 more. Let's see what's next. Our next altcoin to watch is ChainLink. So after all the hype in 2020, ChainLink has been generally unable to recapture that same level of enthusiasm this year, 2021. But it did gain 20% last week. Let's take a look at why. So something that makes ChainLink really powerful as a tool is its Oracle contracts, giving economic incentives to those running them and the responsibility to be accurate and reliable. So because of the reputation of each Oracle is stored on a public blockchain, this really ensures that it's kept intact. This potentially attracts high-quality node operators to the network, and then their incentives will motivate them to build a reputation on the network. So you really see how it's a win-win for everything involved. It's broken through several resistances that were set over the last few months, and momentum could keep going over the next few weeks. Here at Being Crypto, we think it's also one to watch in August, and another key reason why is the fact that upcoming is the Smart Contract Summit, aka SmartCon. This is ChainLink's largest event of the year, scheduled to run from August the 5th to August the 7th, so very soon. If you are a fan of ChainLink, I would suggest putting it in your calendar and tuning in. Next up, we have Terra with a 30% jump this week. We have a crypto which stablecoin fans have known about for a while. Now, they have a really unique way to mint stablecoins pegged to fiat currencies. Some of the major developments from the Terra ecosystem include the launch of Mirror V2, the addition of Terra farming opportunities on Dyfin, and then the listing of Luna on the crypto.com exchange. Another really important bit of news was the partnership with Harmony Protocol, another confirmation of the demand for stablecoins, but also their role in the future of cryptos and DeFi. Now let's take a look at the chart because it's also showing some interesting indicators. So it's at a really interesting point in recovery, as you can see on the screen. This price is trying to break above a resistance that was set back in mid-April, as well as the downtrend line since March. A consistent move above these two could signal another large surge upward. Now, as a final note, guys, we do have to include that lately there has been a lot of rumors of more stable regulation from central banks that could pose a risk for Terra in the long run. Right now, all we see is potential, but we are keeping a very close eye. At number 4, we have a crypto for which that I can use a phrase that I haven't used in a while and I really miss saying. One crypto that has just hit a new all-time high. So Quant Network actually has one main goal, and that is to provide seamless interoperability between DLT or distributed ledger technologies. Now, as we know and we've covered before, DLTs are really just distributed databases, and blockchains like Ethereum and Bitcoin are all a subset of DLTs. Now, public health operations, large corporations, and even governments, banks, and even central banks are starting to move to DLTs over regular databases. There is an issue though with this, and this issue arises when all of these different entities actually use different DLTs and need to send information between each other. So Quant actually provides a solution to this problem. Quant's flagship Overledger OS actually bridges that gap. Now let's take a look at the Quant token, because this is where it gets kind of interesting. So the Quant token was trading at around $95 2 days ago, and it shot up to an all-time high of 187 US dollars. So it skyrocketed at the beginning of the year from about 12 US dollars to $90 by the end of June. Although it is difficult to determine if today's price action will actually hold. However, if Quant continues to gain further widespread adoption, it could easily succeed. Now let's look at some of the reasons why Quant was up such significant amounts. One of the main reasons for this was because of its new listing on Binance Exchange on July the 30th. This one will really likely see sharp moves in both directions during August, but it's definitely one to watch. Last on our list is ThorCHAIN. Now, there's been a lot of back and forward with this project in recent days. Unfortunately, there was 2 attacks in the space of 2 weeks, with the latest hack costing around $8 million in Ethereum, and you might have seen about this on crypto Twitter. And only a week before that, the protocol's ETH liquidity providers actually suffered losses of around $5 million in similar circumstances. So after the latest incident, ThorCHAIN actually confirmed that it would halt its network chain and conduct additional security audits. The team even hosted 20 white hat hackers for a ThorCHAIN code walkthrough, and all these measures seem to have done the trick, as the token was up 64% in the last week. So we're not sure if this was a buy the dip chance opportunity, or if the attacks actually just delayed the cover of the RUNE token and it was due anyway. We'll have to wait and see, but ThorCHAIN will definitely be on a lot of people's radars for August 2021. And if you are looking to get started, you can check out StormGame, which is Beam Crypto's partner cryptocurrency exchange, where you can experience some of the lowest fees in the market. The link is down in the description box below, and you might get a cashback promo on your very first deposit.